Today we're going to be talking about solutions in Dynamics 365. My name is Michael Geiga. You can find me on LinkedIn. I hold 3 Microsoft Dynamics 365/CRM certifications, 1 in sales, 1 in customer service, and 1 in customization and configuration. My career focus is to help businesses perform better by using Microsoft web technologies. I'm very familiar with Dynamics 365/CRM, Microsoft portals, mobile app development, web API, Azure, jQuery, Bootstrap, CSS, etc. Okay, so we're just going to have a look at solutions. So we're going to go to settings here, and then we're going to click on solutions. Okay, and we can see we have a bunch of solutions installed here. So every solution has a name, display name, a version, an install date, solution type, a publisher, which is the business that has created that solution, and a description. So why are solutions important? Well, essentially what they do is they add additional functionality into your Dynamics 365, or they serve as a container to build your own functionality. So we have managed and unmanaged solutions. A managed solution is one that you'll install, and when you delete it out, it'll remove all of the customizations inside that solution. However, when you delete out an unmanaged solution, those customizations will remain, but your solution will be gone. So let's just create a new solution here. Just click to new. So we can give it a name here. We're going to call this our solution, and we can just give it a publisher here. Choose demo and a version number. So best practice is to use 4 numbers separated by periods. Okay, and we're just going to save that. So now what we can do here is we can add entities to this. So we can add new entities, or we can add existing entities if we like. So we can also add option sets. We can add client extensions, web resources, processes, all these things on the side here. So the first thing we want to do is we'll just create a new entity here. So I just click new on the entities tab. Display name, we'll just call this our entity, and we'll give it a plural name of our entities. Okay, and then we're just going to do that for now. I'm going to save that. Okay, so our entity is now created, and we see it right here. Come to the side here, we can see there's our entity, and automatically we have the ability to create forms, views, charts, fields, etc. for that entity. So let's just have a look at the forms. So automatically out of the box, as soon as you create an entity, it will create you 3 forms. It will create you a main form, a mobile express, and a quick view form. So the main form is the form that you're going to see when you enter into a record. Just have a look at this. So it comes with out of the box fields, name and owner, and have a look at views now. So we have a whole bunch of views here as well, so all created out of the box. Take a look at fields, and you can see there's a bunch of out of the box fields here as well. So we can actually add new fields here, and we can actually add new views and forms, etc. all inside this solution. So the important thing is once you create an entity inside this solution, make sure you click publish all, and then you'll be able to see that entity inside your CRM system. If you don't see it, or you don't see the changes that you make, just go ahead and click publish all. Okay, so I'm going to actually come back here, and I'll show you something. I'll just decide to delete that out. I can do that as I feel. Now, as long as there's no relationships to other entities, pretty simple to delete out an entity, and that will remove the forms, views, fields, etc. from that entity and remove that entity completely. So we'll get more into how to use a solution and what it's good for in other sections, but just keep in mind it's essentially a folder for all of your customizations that you're going to make. So it's not a good idea to create entities or other things in this list here on the side outside of a solution. It's better to package it up into a solution so that if you need to move it from a development environment to a production environment, you'll do that with the solution. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one more thing. So I actually created this publisher before this video, and all it is just you give it a name here. So demo, this could be demo business, and you give it a prefix. So actually inside this solution, all of the entities that you create will have this this prefix demo, because this is what I decided it could be. It could be demo any, and that will update that. But it's a good idea to use to not change it once you've set it, because all of your fields and your entity schema names, etc. will have the prefix inside your database. Okay, so we're done here. So we created a unmanaged solution, so if we want to just delete the solution out, we can just go ahead and do that. And that's it, we're done. So that's the introduction to solutions. Just keep in mind that it is essentially a folder where you'll create your own customizations as an unmanaged solution, and you'll be able to export that out. So say for example, if I had that unmanaged solution here, I could just export it out and import it back into a different Dynamics 365 environment to move my changes over to a different environment. So thanks, that's all. Subscribe for more videos on Dynamics 365.